We all know that eating a 2-week-old chicken sandwich can mean bad news, or as some call it, a thrilling roller coaster ride for your digestive system. But did you know there are tons of deadly dishes people eat all over the world on purpose? It's like they're playing a high-stakes game of Russian Roulette with their taste buds. Today on Culinary Curiosities, we're taking you on a wild gastronomic journey where the stakes are high and your life is not guaranteed. From astonishing seafood dishes that can make you question your life choices, to everyday foods that suddenly seem more dangerous than a lion's dentist appointment, this countdown will have you reaching for your Tums. And let's not forget the forbidden cheese lurking in the shadows, so illegal it makes smuggling diamonds look like child's play. But hold on tight, dear viewers, because we bet you can't guess which perilous food takes the coveted #1 spot. Kicking off our countdown of the world's most dangerous foods is a seemingly innocent delicacy, wild mushrooms. You know those little red cap mushrooms with white spots that you see all over cartoons? Not so cute to eat. Its official name is the fly agaric. And though eating it could induce dreams and dancing due to its psychoactive and hallucinogenic properties, this little mushroom will just as likely give you intense stomach pain, projectile vomiting, and could injure your kidneys. But that red and white spotted cap is easier to avoid than some of the more dangerous mushrooms. One of the most poisonous is the destroying angel. This one is particularly dangerous because its elegant white appearance and lack of odor make it look like many other edible mushrooms. If you eat a destroying angel, you will first be met by the classic abdominal distress. You know the kind. Then you would take a deceptive upward turn, feeling better, while the toxins attack your kidneys and liver, resulting in its famous 50 to 80% death rate among human adults. But despite the risks, foraging for wild mushrooms can be a lovely activity, and knowing how to find your own food is a wholesome way to start your meal. From the famous truffles of Europe to the morel mushrooms of North America, these culinary treasures are highly sought after. But remember, if you're not an expert, it's best to leave the mushroom hunting to the professionals. Coming in at number 9 on our list are blood clams, also known as cockles. These intriguing shellfish might seem harmless, but they can harbor a hidden danger. Blood clams get their name from the red hemoglobin liquid they contain, which is actually a type of blood. The consumption of raw or undercooked blood clams can lead to infections, as they're known carriers of various bacteria and viruses. These little creatures can transmit diseases like typhoid, dysentery, and hepatitis A. Despite the risks, blood clams are considered a delicacy in some regions, especially in Asia. They're often served raw or lightly steamed, which can preserve their unique taste and textures. But if you decide to indulge in blood clams, make sure they're thoroughly cooked to reduce the risk of infection. Hold on to your hats because at number 8 we've got Echiage, also known as Nomura's jellyfish. These gigantic creatures can reach sizes of up to 6 feet in diameter and weigh over 400 pounds. Now you might be wondering, what makes this jellyfish so dangerous? Well, its tentacles are covered in stinging cells, which can cause severe pain, skin irritation, and even respiratory distress in humans. And if you accidentally get entangled in a swarm of these jellyfish, it can be a truly harrowing experience. If you lived in many coastal parts of Southeast Asia, you might be familiar with jellyfish dishes such as salads and stir-fries. These are typically made with the non-toxic parts of only mildly toxic jellies. In some regions of Japan, Echiage specifically is a delicacy. It's prepared by removing the stinging tentacles and marinating the jellyfish in a variety of seasonings. But remember, if you ever come across one of these gelatinous giants in the ocean, it's best to admire them from a safe distance. Brace yourselves because at number 7 we have Kazu Mars, a unique Sardinian cheese that's not for the faint of heart. This cheese takes fermentation to a whole new level thanks to the addition of live maggots. Yeah, you heard that right. Kazu Mars is made by allowing cheese flies to lay their eggs in fresh pecorino cheese. As the larvae hatch and eat through the cheese, they promote fermentation and create a soft, gooey texture. But here's the catch. The cheese is consumed while the maggots are still alive. The wriggling critters add an extra level of flavor and intensity to the cheese. However, it's worth noting that eating Kazu Mars can come with some risks, such as intestinal discomfort or even damage if the acids in your stomach don't neutralize the maggots. Of course, in this day and age, Italian food authorities have banned the use of any parasites in food production, cheesefly maggots included. You won't find this cheese for sale in the markets, but if you're at the right place at the right time, you might get a special invite to try a little sample of this special delicacy. Prepare yourself for a taste of Viking cuisine as we dive into number 6 on our list, Hackle. This particular Icelandic dish is made from fermented Greenlandic shark meat. Fermented shark meat might be known to be pretty repulsive to those who aren't used to it, but why is Hackle considered dangerous? Well, sharks don't have a urinary tract. Instead, what would be filtered out as waste in humans, sharks filter and store in their blood and flesh as necessary chemical balancers for the osmotic pressure and salinity of the sea. Because of this, the Greenlandic shark's flesh contains high levels of toxic urea and trimethylamine oxide, which with just a few bites of fresh meat can make you violently sick, give you seizure-like convulsions, and even make you feel drunk. To make it safe for consumption, the shark is beheaded, gutted, and then buried for weeks or months to ferment and remove the toxins. Once fermented, the shark meat is cut into strips and hung to dry for several months. The end result? A pungent, ammonia-rich delicacy that can challenge even the most adventurous eaters. If you dare to try Hackle, be prepared for an intense flavor and an aroma that will linger long after the meal. And remember, this is not a dish for the faint-hearted. Get ready for a culinary adventure straight from Korea as we uncover number 5, Sonakshi. This daring dish consists of live baby octopus arms that have been freshly prepared. So freshly, in fact, that the tentacles of the octopus continue to squirm even after being severed from the body. As you take a bite, you'll feel the suction cups sticking to your tongue and throat. It might be thrilling, but people choke on the sticky suckers every year. Sonakshi is often seasoned with sesame oil and served with various condiments. Brave diners enjoy the unique texture and the sensation of the tentacles moving in their mouths. Just remember to chew thoroughly to avoid any choking hazards. It's definitely a dish that will get your adrenaline pumping. Hopping into 4th place on our list is the Nambian Bullfrog, a delicacy enjoyed in southern Africa. But don't let its friendly appearance fool you. This amphibian has some surprising dangers lurking within. The skin of the Nambian Bullfrog contains a toxic substance that can cause burning sensations and irritation in the mouth and throat. However, with careful preparation, the toxins can be neutralized, making it safe to eat. It's advised to eat only after the 3rd rain when the frogs are all finished with mating season and the hormones that cause the toxins are less strong. To prepare this froggy feast, the bullfrog is skinned and cleaned thoroughly. Then it's marinated in a variety of spices and grilled over an open flame or in a pot. The result? Tender and flavorful meat that's said to taste like a cross between chicken and fish. Just be sure to enjoy the Nambian Bullfrog when it's properly cooked and toxin-free. And remember, catching and preparing this frog requires skill and caution. Leap into this culinary adventure with care. Swinging in at number 3 is Ackee, a gorgeous bright red fruit that's popular in Jamaica. Now, you might be wondering, what could possibly be dangerous about this beautiful fruit? Well, it's all about the timing. You see, Ackee contains a toxin called hypoglycin, which is found in its unique fruits and seeds. Ingesting these parts of the fruit can lead to a serious condition called Jamaican vomiting sickness. Symptoms include vomiting, seizures, and even coma. But fear not, when the Ackee fruit ripens and opens naturally on the tree, it becomes safe to consume. The edible part of the fruit is the yellow arilli, which has a texture similar to scrambled eggs and a mildly sweet and nutty flavor. In Jamaican cuisine, Ackee is commonly cooked with salted codfish, onions, and spices. This savory combination is a staple in Jamaican culture and is enjoyed by locals and visitors alike. Remember, it's crucial to only eat the ripe, open Ackee fruit to avoid any health risks. If you find yourself in Jamaica, be sure to indulge in this unique and flavored delicacy. Coming in at the penultimate spot on our list is Fugu, a Japanese dish made with a deadly puffer fish. Prepare for an adrenaline rush, as Fugu is not only dangerous, but also requires a highly skilled and licensed chef to prepare it. The liver, ovaries, and skin of the pufferfish contain a potent neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin, which can cause paralysis and, in severe cases, lead to respiratory failure and death. It's estimated that the toxin in a single pufferfish can kill up to 30 people. Despite the risks, fugu is considered a delicacy in Japan. Chefs undergo years of rigorous training to learn the precise techniques for removing the toxic parts and serving only the safe, edible flesh of the fish. The preparation and presentation of fugu are taken very seriously. Diners savor thin slices of the translucent, sashimi-style fish, appreciating its delicate flavor and texture. It's an experience that combines culinary mastery with the thrill of eating something potentially lethal. If you're ever tempted to try fugu, ensure you visit a reputable and licensed restaurant in Japan where skilled chefs will provide you with a thrilling yet safe encounter with a deadly delicacy. And now it's time to reveal the most dangerous food in the world. Drum roll, please. Topping our list of the world's most dangerous foods is something you might find surprising. Peanuts! Yeah, you heard it right. This seemingly harmless legume can pose a serious threat to those with peanut allergies. Peanut allergies affect millions of people worldwide, and even a small, trace amount of peanuts can trigger severe allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis, a potentially life-threatening condition. It's a constant concern for those with peanut allergies and their loved ones. Often for those who are deadly allergic, they can't even go to restaurants they don't already trust, as so many ingredients can have traces of peanuts, or foods can be unknowingly fried in peanut oil. Now, peanuts themselves aren't inherently dangerous. They're a staple ingredient in many cuisines around the world, offering a rich, nutty flavor that adds depth to various dishes. However, it's crucial to be aware of the risks associated with peanut allergies and the importance of ingredient labeling when it comes to packaged foods. By being vigilant and informed, those with allergies can navigate the culinary landscape safely. Have you had any of these risky foods? Drop us a comment and let us know what you think. We'll catch you next time on Culinary Curiosities.